What is an innovation? Typically, we'd say an innovation is a combination of new means and or new ends. Now, this sounds rather abstract, so we could also say an innovation is a combination of new technology, that's means, and needs, that's the ends. So a combination of new technology and needs. But this is really an invention. To become an innovation, this combination of new technology and needs to be implemented on a market. And I deliberately say market. It's obvious for a classical product innovation, which is implemented on a market where customers can make a decision upon buying or not buying the new product. But it's really also true for processes, because also in internal processes, we have, for example, employees who can, to some degree, choose to adopt or not to adopt. So the perspective of a market in the context of innovation is a very relevant one. In what areas can we understand innovation? Well, innovation can be, as I said, can be a product or a service. For example, in the hospital context, an innovation could be a new treatment. But it also can be a change of processes. Again, in the hospital context, we can distinguish between close-to-patient processes. Those would, for example, be the introduction of clinical pathways. But there are also distant-to-patient processes. That is where an innovation happens, for example, in the logistics of a pharmacy. Or innovation happens across organizational boundaries. That is, across organization processes. For example, when a hospital starts cooperating or cooperates differently with the primary sector. Now, how new can an innovation be? Well, typically, we look at a whole scale, starting from incremental to more breakthrough. Now, incremental, that's a little change in existing services and processes, where we modify a very little bit. But that's also a change. But it can go all the way to become a very substantial change and hence a breakthrough innovation. That is where we change technology substantially, where completely new needs are addressed, where internal processes change, or where even change is necessary in regulation and infrastructure. Are innovations always successful? Well, certainly, innovation is a plus word, but innovations often fail. So that's why we need innovation management. Innovation management is about increasing the chances of success, or it's about reducing the chance of failure. Some would even say innovation management is about achieving fast failure. That is, to identify those ideas who are not as good as we thought initially, and on which we don't want to waste more resources. But innovation is not always a success. We strive for a success, but they are not always successful.